Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stampin' Up. My name is Rochelle, and thank you for joining me today for the fourth in my series of 12 weeks of Christmas. Today, I will be creating with the Jolly Word stamp set, which is something new I have received this week. So it's a Stampin' Up stamp set. You can just join in if you have this stamp set, or you can create with something else you may have in your stash. It's just to get inspiration and share with you some ideas for Christmas. Perhaps you may like the color palette, you may like the colors, the layout, whatever. It's just to share with you some um, inspiration as we come up to Christmas. Uh, it's the 21st of October here in Melbourne, uh, um, and it's not long to go for Christmas. So, starting November, I start to decorate my tree. So, because I can't get enough of Christmas, so I try to maximize uh, um, the amount of time I can have the Christmas tree and listen to Christmas carols. Let me know, what do you do? Do you listen to Christmas carols for as long as you can? Um, I try to, I play it all the time. I just love it. So I am based in Melbourne, and any of these products can be purchased anywhere in Australia through me, via my online store, or through you by contacting me. As I said, you can create these, what I'm creating today, with whatever stash you have. So if you are joining me right now, please say hi and introduce yourself. Or if you're watching the replay, please say hello to me and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, as it helps me create and continue sharing what I love with you, which is creating cards with lots of layers and techniques. Um, uh, so let's turn the camera around so you can see the stamp set firstly. So this is the Jollywood stamp set. Now, it's a very cute stamp set. It's got some elves, a nice little sentiment there. You don't have to do much with this. Really, you can stamp this as is, color them in. This will make a great, lots of different things you can do with that. Make a plain horizontal card, or you can just cut images out of it. I'll be using this stamp in entirety, but I haven't had time. I'm going to cut that up and use bits and pieces of it. So watch this space for that as I share with you how to cut apart a stamp. Later on, if you don't follow me on Facebook or haven't signed up for my newsletter, make sure you do that, because I do share some tips and lots of ideas. So this is the stamp we'll be using today. It's these cute little elves. There's lots of, when you look at a stamp, not only a stamp set, a particular stamp, you can see you've got so many elements. You've got the word joy. You've got a little wreath which you can use. You've got the separate elves, or you can use them together. So lots of ways you can use that. So I've die cut a square. This is the largest square from the Stylish Shapes dies, and I've got Tuxedo Black to start with, and we're going to ink this up. Now I will be there's ways you can mask it and create different colors. For simplicity today, I'm going to ink this up in Tuxedo Black in entirety. And if you wanted to color, and I'm going to show you partially what I do, coloring with Stampin' White markers, and you can color individual elements of this stamp with Stampin' White markers. So you want to make sure you get good coverage, especially on that joy. Now, because this is the first time I am using this stamp, I am going to make sure I just do a test run on that. And because I had that square under, It came out like that, but that image is really cute. And I want those little elves to have different colored pants. And they're going to have sweet sorbet pants because my real red Stamping Right marker is in a tray ready for a class somewhere. So I just left it there. And I thought sweet sorbet would work. So I'm just making sure this is nicely inked up. If you can see that as we go along. Now I'm just going to bring this and dab that on. Now you can mask this up. I didn't bother. You can mask it with like what are these things called? Post-it notes. This is easy enough to just dab it off. So now as long as you clean it well, you're not going to have any residue. Just getting any black on that. Now I'm going to use the brush tip of the Stamping Right marker. This is the Stamping Right markers. I haven't got any newer ones yet, but so your brush tip's going to be slightly different in your new style. I'm going to color directly the pants in Sweet Sorbet. Now, don't use your, just as a warning, don't use your alcohol markers, which is just stamping blends on your stamps, because then they won't clean up. Just use your Stampin' Up markers because they're water-based. All right. So now to reactivate, we've had this for a while and we just want to reactivate the color. Just huff on it with your warm breath, but especially for the just for those the Stampin' Up marker. And I'm gonna press firmly, but just don't rock it. And I'm okay. So they've got some nice red pants there. They're leggings. And now we're gonna do some coloring. Now, if you wanted to, if you had a stamp positioning tool, you could always go ahead and restamp. I mean, if I wasn't doing this, I would go ahead with that. Or you could even go in, if you can see that, just a little bit of white marking. You can go with the stamping blend and go through that and color it in. So I've got some old olive. Let's stick with some sweet sorbet just for continuity. Because I bought real red, but let's keep it. What color have we got here? Sometimes it's a bit tricky, isn't it, with all the reds? So sweet sorbet, and I've got some ivory for the skin, but we'll probably add some other color. And maybe I'll bring in some soft sea foam. So I'm going to start with my soft sea foam and the lighter one on my wreath. It's got some, as I'm going through, I can see some leaves there which are darker, or it's got more highlights. So I'm gonna pull that out with some shading around it, and we'll make those leaves a I'll bring old olive around it, and then I'm just making this area a bit lighter. Now, if you have a big wish list with your Stampin' Up, and personally, I think even if you don't have a big wish list, if your order is around $100 and you're thinking, oh, I've got quite a few things I really, really want, uh, our starter kit right now is just an amazing value starter kit. So think about it. It's available. Our starter kit is available all year round, but this particular deal, promotion which Stampin' Up have is available until the 31st of October. So this is in conjunction with Stampin' Up celebrating their 35th anniversary. So it's a celebration, and you can get either 35% more value in your starter kit or pay 35% less money. So pick what you prefer. Do you want to pay less and get the same value you normally get, or pay the same amount you normally would in a starter kit and get more value? Or not more value, more goods. Depends what you have on your wish list. They're both great value. Both going to give you more than what you normally would get. So now I'm bringing in light gold olive, and there's a lot of benefits. For starters, you get 20% off minimum from your first order after you make the purchase the starter kit. You get to try the starter kit, and you don't have to order anything if you don't want to until April next year. So it's just something to try. You love it, you continue to purchase products, or you can perhaps have some friends or family who may be interested in purchasing products, or even all-inclusive kits. That's great for anyone who wants to just start or in crafting. So this is light subsea foam, but you don't have to do anything till April next year. You can try that and see. Again, my team is the Gifted Stars team, and we have of activities encourage you to be like watch, be join us, whatever in whatever capacity I should say that you like. Whether you just want to craft, we're all just crafters. Some want to do a little more business capacity, but it's not necessary. Most just want to enjoy the discount. So there's another 10 days available on that offer. So we've got a bit of a mix of soft sea foam and old olive there. Now, for our little hat, I might, so maybe we'll go old olive on the little outfit. How cute are these outfits? So I'm gonna add some shading because this side will probably be a bit darker, and we're gonna bring in a bit of depth here. With Stampin' Blend, it will blend as it dries up, as you give it a little bit of time. Sorry, I'm a little bit off camera there. I just realized. That's probably his feet. That's okay. I think it's nice with the leggings. I don't know. It's whatever you want to be there. Now, what color shall we? That can be anything too. I'm gonna give maybe one a sweet sorbet. We'll see. Maybe they'll both have sweet sorbet. I'm bringing in the darker sweet sorbet here because you can see there's gonna be a bit of a sort of a shadow. And I'm going to bring in maybe real red. Where is it here? And we can add some more shading there. So this is the dark red. And same here. So we're just adding a bit of depth here. This is light real red. And then I will go in with light sweet sorbet. Now you can see I've gone a little bit off the line. Not that it's a big deal, but let's use our color lift. And I did want to bring it anyway to add some highlights on it's the elf's little outfit. So let's add some highlight there. And with the color lifter too, it takes a little bit of time. To just for it to take effect. I'll just go back onto my area around the hat. And I'm just dabbing it. Right. All right. So now for our baubles. Let's see what we would like. I'm thinking maybe a bit of should we go a lemon lolly or something completely different? Maybe. So just to give it a bit of variation there. Maybe a dark. And we'll just carry that on there. And I'll work it out with some design series papers. I just want to see what balances out with that, and we can have a look. Now for our skin, we've got ivory, and you can, any of our natural tones would work. So pick anything. With stamping blends, the more you color, it'll add, make it darker. There, this little yarn. When I have to color his little sleeve there. All right. I can see a little bit of red on his face. We may just pick that up. It's very fine. So spending time on this bit because that is our main focus. And you don't have to. They always say color as it is not your jam. Color as much or as little as you like. So the color lift is a fixer-upper as well, so which I'm doing now. And I'll make this guy a little bit darker. So there's some variation in our little elves. So by giving him a second layer. It's just very slight. Now for here, let's see how this color is. Just a little bit. This is SU 500, the medium stamping blend. Do that light just okay. That's better. All right. So we're pretty done. I've got a shaded spruce card base. So now this is where I want to work out maybe I might add shaded spruce in there for the baubles, just to finish them off. Just a touch. You could even use semi-white markers here. Whatever you've got to color in, that's fine. Right, so we've got that. I've got some Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. This is the Joy of Christmas suite. A piece of old olive. Newsletter subscribers will get this in a tutorial in your newsletter tomorrow. So the other side of this is a beautiful red. Let's stick this down. So this is 4 by, the piece of designer series paper is 4 by 14.3, and then the width of the old olive is 4.5 at the 14.3. So oh, thank you. Love it. And you don't even have to put a sentiment because the sentiment is already so nice and quick. This is sheer ribbon with silver on the corner. So it's called Silver and White as is. I just got that too. Lovely ribbon. Double-sided tape. It's nice and shiny. And I like that it's a sheer look, so you can still see the beautiful designer series if it's not going to cover it up. Very soft, as in a soft look. It's a ribbon soft, but gives that soft look. So let's make sure. I love checks. Do you love checks? Yeah, that paper's really nice. There's one in the red too in that same pack. Comes up really nice. That's nice. But I want a bit of bright colors for these elves. So now we'll stick it onto here. Maybe that needs a bit of a trim on the side, and this is the good thing because it could have been just like my this was a tiny little bit over, which is okay. Okay, I caught it in time. Add a bit more just to make sure it sticks. And that's fine. So next, we will put some dimensionals on a little square here. We'll go there. I feel like I want to add something else, so I may. I've got some silver. This is from the Snowflake Magic Designer paper. And this is just something as I'm creating, I'm just feeling it needs some a little bit extra. And this is totally up to you whether you want to do maybe with this. Just because I've got it off, you can use any banner. You don't have to have this banner. And let's type out a banner out of this. So this is the Snowflake Magic specialty paper, and you get it in Moss Lagoon. It's like Pretty Peacock. Let's die cut it. We only need one side of the banner, so if you want the nested essentials would work. I'm missing the extra plate. I always forget that plate. Yes, I have. Why did I bring up another plate? Do you do that sometimes? You get all the plates and stuff. And it's not even a plate that belongs to this. I sometimes use different ones for shims and things. So here we are. Here we are. We got there, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I've got one of these, and let's color it in with Old Olive, because I think it would look really nice with a bit of shimmer in there. Let's see. You may have to go the back, but we'll see. So you can color over your shimmer, and it's going to resist that. The silver will resist the color. So I'm going to go with the dark one. That's my light's headed. And it can be my little ombre one. And we could even mix a few colors. See that? It's pretty dead. I'm getting the last bit of my elbows now. And then we'll squeeze some dark frosty for him, just to blend that in. I don't need a lot. Blends are so nice to work with. They're fun. All right, so I'm going to bring in this and just rub that back. Let's just get rid of anything that's there. And we'll try and just, so that's just got a bit of a hint of glimmer there. And we'll tie a bow. Okay, so we've got those. We don't need any of that. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you do like it. I appreciate it. I value your time on a Saturday night or wherever you're looking from. As I'm thinking about Christmas and all the things that got to be done, isn't it? We sometimes so much to do. This ties really well. This is the first time. This is some new product which I got, and it ties really well. That ribbon. I always said there are ribbons that tie super well, and this is one of them. I want to maybe just fold it like that. And then you're going to get those little tails. Fold it in half and cut it like that. And then do that there or there, so that we don't cover too much of the girls. So good banner in there. If you wanted to, you could cut that up a little bit maybe somewhere else on another card. And I will just stick this with a glue dot. For some embellishments, I think by what I'm thinking, festive pearls would go well. These are those blooming pearls. They look quite nice too. Festive pearls have got the silver in them, so let's check them out and see what looks better. Got to try. I like this. The bluey green. I think I'm partial to the green. This is from the Garden Walk or Modern Garden Suite. All right, let's see. Let me know what you think. Whether do you like Ice Cutesy style? And sometimes I'm more florals and things, but sometimes these sort of things appeal to me. It just depends on the stamp set. What do you think? Okay. So when I try to put the when I put the pearls or whatever embellishments, I try to put it in a triangular look. So you've got the three. So just look how it looks to the eye. All right, I think we're done. I hope you have enjoyed that card using the Jolly Words stamp set. And that I will put the links up for you if you want to take a look at that and purchase that to your next order. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. My next live will be on my Facebook page, which I um, on Wednesday at 7:30, and I generally upload that to YouTube as well, so you will be able to watch that. Look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much for joining me and taking the time. Have a great week. Bye bye.